Although we own 4 horses, only one is rideable, and so my search for a new mount continues. I love Mustangs, and I'd love to get one that's ready to ride, so we headed out on a very eventful road trip over 800 miles to try and get the highest bid on a prison-trained Mustang in Carson City. To break up the drive, we planned a detour to observe wild Mustangs in their habitat and to visit the Litchfield holding facility. In the end, it's not merely about the horses we ride, but the miles we travel to find them. Perhaps the true bond isn't started in the arena, but in the anticipation of a partnership yet to begin, reminding us that the search itself is often where the relationship really starts. Hey, good morning everybody. We've got some big plans today. We're gonna hook up the trailer here in a minute. We're gonna feed the horses, and then we're heading out of town for 4 days. We're gonna go deep into the Nevada desert and find some horses, all kinds of horses. I don't know how much to share now, but we're gonna go to Litchfield and look at the Mustangs, and then maybe go look for some that aren't caught yet, and then the big surprise at the end, the reason why we're gonna be dragging our trailer all over the mountains. You may or may not need a trailer for a horse. We'll see.
Watch out. He's so big. He's definitely, I don't know, maybe a tiny bit taller than her. If you guys haven't met this guy yet, we will fill you in on his story soon. Lark is 2, Eddie is 1. And Eddie is just as tall as her. Did you get something down the wrong hole? Crazy. And as you can see, these Latigo babies aren't very friendly. Oh, stop. We just came around the corner and had to slam on the brakes so that we didn't hit this truck here. Thankfully we don't have horses in the trailer right now, and there's this wide spot we're able to get off the road, but this is you're looking at the top of a tractor trailer. Looks like maybe a refrigerator trailer that's blocking the road here. And believe it or not, this is not the first time that our road tripping plans have been stopped by a rig across the road here. Last time it was icy. Yeah, it looks like people are going around up here.
I'm gonna try.
We're gonna try and see if we can get by.
I get stuck here all day.
Oh, that's a pickup truck. Well, hopefully that's the driver right there out of the vehicle, and emergency responders are here already. So it looks like everybody's okay. Oh, I wonder what's in there, like race cars or something. Must have just happened. Yikes.
Boy, we got lucky and it was a little pushy and kind of forced myself through to get around because in the past, that trip that Crystal was talking about, there were two big rigs that had both sort of flipped on their sides, blocking the road sideways, and there was no way to get around, and it was going to take hours, and we had to backtrack a long ways. But so I didn't want to get stuck there, and nobody was hurt. It was just a big mess. But we're through it, back on the road.
Well, we got another hang up here. There's a big plume of smoke coming up. And just a minute ago, we got warnings on our phone. There was a 6.0 earthquake about 130 miles from here. Earthquakes and wildfires. Welcome to California, folks.
Yep. Well, hopefully that's enough adventure for the day. We have the truck crashing, we had one catching on fire, and the earthquake, and that's quite a way to start off a road trip. Hopefully we got all the negative stuff out of the way, and it's smooth sailing from here on out.
This is our first time here. We stopped in the office. The folks in there were really nice. So we're just gonna walk around and take some footage and photos of some of these horses. This right here behind me is a pen full of 2 to 5 year old geldings. So we'll start there. This bay is not very tall, but he's drafty and really stocky with huge bone and feet. And he has a twin. These two geldings are roughly the same size and very much cut from the same cloth. I think they would make a really cute little team of cart horses. These geldings are predominantly sorrel and bay, but there are some fun colors in here, including this little Palomino gelding. There are 5 gray geldings in the pen of various sizes and shades. This guy is a really cute little dapple. Here's another matched set for somebody. These two geldings have gone completely white, and I think they have a little bit of a Spanish influence type look to them. They look like a matched pair of circus horses. This gelding, who's turning gray, is one of the bigger horses in the pen. He has really nice conformation with that really deep heart girth. He kind of reminds me of a running bred quarter horse, only with better bone. This brown gelding has a very similar build to the gray that we just looked at, making me wonder if they're from the same HMA. If you look closely while he scratches himself, you can see the hernia on his belly there. We noticed hernias on a few of the horses here today. This is an umbilical hernia, and it's caused by trauma, infection, or genetics. Mustangs are not less frequently predisposed to umbilical hernias than domestic horses. Sometimes in young foals, hernias will close on their own, but in a horse this age, the hernia will have to be surgically repaired. We had a little debate over what color this guy is. He's more of a chocolatey color with some silver in his mane. Do any of you have any insight on what color this is? Even though we weren't shopping for ourselves today, it's always fun to try to pick out the one that you would take if you could. Wow. I knew which one I would pick the second I laid eyes on him. This sorrel is huge. He makes all the other geldings around him look tiny. He is tall and thick and drafty. He's the total package. His head, his big old draft head. I'll take him. Load him up. Oh, he's so cute. If you go to Litchfield and adopt this horse, I would love to follow his story. I'm fascinated by him and I'd love to see where he ends up. So if you get him and you want to be Mustang buddies, shoot me an email.
That's gnarly.
Tornado!
Dude.
That's a tall one.
That's legit. Never seen anything like that.
The yearling geldings were not in their pen when we first got there because an adopter was there picking one up. We got to watch them all run back into their pen after the adopter was finished, and they went back to finishing their breakfast. They were pretty keyed in on their food the whole time that we were there, so we didn't really get to see them move around much other than when they were running back up the alley. There is a lot of variety available right now in the yearling pens. Lots of different colors and styles available. I really love working with young horses. And if you are thinking about getting a yearling, but tell yourself that you want something you can ride sooner, 2 years goes by really quickly, and it's so fun to develop that bond with a young horse. Look at these two boys go. They definitely know that they're late for breakfast. I love watching how smooth they are. If you watch the tops of their backs, they barely move up and down. You can see here that there's a lot of variety in the size and structure of these yearling geldings. Somebody should tell these kids that if they would stop eating each other's tails so short, they would be able to swish the flies away better. If you're a fan of golden horses, there are several Palomino yearling geldings available, and even a couple cremellos. This cute little sorrel here would be like having a quarter horse on a budget. While the colts ignored us and focused on their breakfast, the fillies had had more time to eat and were more interested in us. They showed a lot of curiosity toward us, so we eased our way up to the fence and just sat there quietly and waited to see what would happen. They were so cute. They came up to us and then got scared and all ran off together and then came back 3 different times. This bay filly was sure striking with her petite little head and pointy Arabian ears and curly forelock. This filly's really pretty too, and I am always a sucker for a sorrel with a flaxen mane and tail. This dun filly is one of the bigger fillies in the pen, and she had a really calm and curious nature. We loved this girl's perfectly symmetrical star and stripe.
Well, it's getting up over 90 degrees and we're getting hot and a little cranky, but we got a good look at the fillies, the 1-year-old fillies and the 1-year-old geldings, and then there were some burros and older mares that were kind of hard to see because you had to look through double fences, so we couldn't really get some clean shots, but there are a lot more mares out there we didn't get to. But imagine this place with like 1,000 more animals, so if you need more selection, I mean, it was a bit overwhelming just having what we had here. But in September, October timeframe, they're going to bring in 900,000 more head that they're going to gather, and then they're going to have to process them, vaccinate them, castrate them if they're geldings, etc. We appreciate you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you haven't yet. Be sure to stay tuned because this is just day one of our Nevada adventure. We're not yet into Nevada, but after tonight we're going to go look and hunt and see if we can find some actual wild Mustangs that aren't yet gathered out in the mountains. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Godspeed.